Welcome back to MixedSips University, and right now I'm about to do the demo that I promised for the recipes and ratios, or was it ratios and recipes, whatever that segment was about. But the point of this is to show what a mini bottle, i.e. a shot, looks like in one of these party cups. So we have the classy tumbler and the not so classy red Solo cup. I have it in clear so you can see exactly where the liquid comes. I'm going to do it with ice, first without ice and then with ice, because without ice is like that situation where people want to take shots and you probably end up putting in way too much. Like, I just want you to see how low the line actually is for this amount. This section over here, these are pretty common measurement tools. So this is just a measuring cup with lines on it so that we can see where the liquid comes to. This is a jigger. This is what bartenders and mixologists use. You'll see them come in a lot of different sizes. This one here is your standard 1.5 ounce size jigger. And then this is your typical shot glass, which is usually 1.5 ounces in size. So let's get started. Okay, we got our mini bottle here. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this in. And it just touched that 1.5 ounce mark. You can't see it over here, but I can see it. And then just do this. I'm gonna pour it into the the jigger. Okay, it comes right to the top. You should be able to see that in the camera. I really hope I don't make a mess here. Okay. And then we pour into the shot glass. Okay. All right. I haven't spilled too much. Now, normally when you go out, they probably won't fill it all the way to the top, but you can see here, if it is the full measurement, it is pretty much to the top of the shot glass. So, okay. That is for your tumbler. Yes, I use Listerine for this exercise. Now we're gonna do it for the Solo cup. Okay. It's really not that much liquid. It really isn't. And now we're going to do it with some ice. Back to our trusty shot glass. Okay, put this in. Okay. But what you can see already is that the height is a little bit more with the ice. And that was my point, that because the ice is in the cup, this one didn't do it as clearly, but because the ice is in the cup, it makes it look like you need to put a lot more liquor than you really do. So I'm going to just draw a line for us to see. Yeah. All right, how well can we see this? It might be a little difficult, but if I had a ruler, that would have been totally awesome, but I don't. Let's let's see, I'll just use my finger. Should I use my finger? What can I use? Can we see? I might just lift it. Okay. So I think that's pretty apparent. Yeah, you can see that with the ice, it's almost like twice the amount of alcohol. Listerine. Listerine is made out of alcohol, mouthwash. But you really don't need that much, okay? So a shot when you're not having any ice, it's going to be, it looks like about an inch high in the cup. And then with ice, it's like 1.25 inches. With the solo cup, you're just passing that bottom lip of the cup, and that I would eyeball. I really should have had a ruler. It's like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and here with the ice, it's slightly more than that last amount. Okay. The other point of this exercise was that all you need, if you're at home and you don't have fancy tools, please don't feel like you need to run out and buy these. They look really cool, but this amount here is equivalent to this amount here, is equivalent to what they're going to serve you in a restaurant when they're following your standard recipes. Now, when you get into the more sophisticated or advanced cocktails that have multiple liqueurs in them, yeah, you're going to have more alcohol. And in that case, you'll probably push it to the 2-ounce range of alcohol. So just keep that in mind, that yes, you will most likely consume more than just this amount. But if you go somewhere that's very stingy, like a sports arena, you might walk out with just this amount of alcohol in your drink. So one other thing that I did want to do as a bonus is you may come across these bigger shot glasses. They do exist, okay? They're not as common. Unfortunately, you can't see how much I filled it, but I essentially filled it up to the top. We don't need this anymore. Okay. All right, this just covered the 2-ounce line, and I want to show you where that line is, at least for the little tumbler. I'm gonna move these back so you can see the lines. So this is without ice. 2 ounces. Let's use a different color. I'll use a red line. Okay. Sorry for bending in the camera like that. And then we'll get a little bit of ice. Okay. And now, yeah. Now we're getting into that territory where you can see where it's like, oh yeah, just fill the cup halfway with liquor because you have ice in it. This is giving you, when you're halfway in the cup, this is like 2 ounces. 2 ounces. This will get you there. So just keep that in mind. Go easy, especially when the cup has no ice. Go easy on yourself. You know, this is a lot of liquor right here. This is not one shot. This is this guy, 2 ounces. I hope that this was helpful to see it visually. It certainly was helpful for me once the time when I got home and I bought this little doodad, and I had one of these mini bottles, and I just wanted to see the transfer of liquids, and I saw that I could just move from this to this to this, and it was the same. Changed my life. So when you're home making drinks, if you have a shot glass, feel free to use it, and start with using this amount of liquor, maybe a little bit more if you have one of these. You want to stay in the 1.5 to 2 ounce range for your liquor if you're making one drink. So until next time, have fun, it's lit, enjoy your weekend or week, whatever day. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, but I'm really happy that we were able to make this video, because my biggest fear is that it was going to be yet another 2 years after I left you hanging from the last build up to this. So I'll see you on the next video. Bye.